overview of techniques and technologies. Okay, so this chart we have, I have actually tried to demarcate into 4 columns, and trying to highlight the spectrum of the breadth of different mobile apps or the mobile app development we have available today. It starts with web application and goes till native mobile application. I'm sure most of you have heard about native mobile apps and hybrid mobile apps. Still, I know that we have a mix of audience. So for those who understand it, just please be patient. I'll just recap it. It could be a recap for you. So web applications is simply a typical web application which we open into our desktop browsers. As well as into in mobile browsers using using an internet browser. But these apps are typically being built using HTML and JavaScript and CSS on the client side, and these do not have any particular device-specific functionality. So, for example, if I try to open a particular site on a desktop, it would open a page which is kind of a size of desktop screen, and if I hit that particular site, same site from my mobile device or from my tablet device, the screen size would still be the same, so I have to have a scroll of scrolling down, vertical as well as horizontal scrolling need to be there. Then mobile web applications. Mobile web applications are basically designed for mobile environments, mobile browsers. They do not necessarily have a horizontal scroll, but definitely most of these have a vertical scroll. So for example, I'll take Facebook.com. So if I open Facebook.com on using my handheld device, I'll be presented with from the browser, I'll be presented with a screen which fits the width of my device beautifully. But if I look at the same page from desktop, it has altogether a different layout. So that's the basic difference between a web application and a mobile web application. So what it actually does behind the scenes is either it has 2 different pages which are served to the device based upon the metadata sent by the browser, or it has a new concept which is emerging today in the market is responsive web design, which it actually takes care of the automating your page layout depending upon the device resolution with the help of CSS media queries and modules. Then we have a mix of, then we have basically a hybrid mobile app which is specifically targeted for the devices itself, handheld devices. These are developed using a kind of combined 2 technologies, like native device capabilities can be accessed, GPS camera, contacts from the device itself, and then but the UI is still being developed in HTML and JavaScript via JavaScript Rich. So the benefit of this is that I need not have to open my browser. I can just open this application. These applications get installed on my device, but at the behind the scenes they still go on and talk to a server. Again, I'll quote example of Facebook.com. Facebook has nice hybrid apps for all kind of devices, whether it's an iOS device or an Android device, and users. So it, I can choose to be online always using this app, and this app is actually kind of a hybrid app, which has a nice UI developed using HTML, CSS5 or JS. Then the last comes as a native mobile application. So native mobile application, as the name suggests, it's a native. It is developed using the native OS languages. Like for example, if I look at the iOS, it is developed using the iOS SDKs and C++ or C. If I look at Android, they are generally used developed using the Java APIs. A typical example of these native APIs could be games. So on most of the games which are available on the devices are actually native application. And these both hybrid mobile apps and native mobile apps are actually get installed on the device. Should be downloaded from the App Store, so someone has to host it. In the process, if it is Apple or Android, then it has to pass through all the auditing of what Apple lays out or Google lays out. So we need to respect those things in these terms and conditions. And at the same time, if I look at from portability perspective, cross-device use, reuse, it decreases as I move from left to right. So I'm at ease if I'm a web application developer. I can serve all my applications through the browser. I need not have to worry about the different versioning, different OS portability. Similarly, the maintenance cost is increasing if I move from web app to native app, simply because I have to manage those different versions, those different source code of my same application and somewhere in my infrastructure. So my maintenance cost would increase. But we have seen these two flip sides as we move from left to right. But at the same time, if I move from left to right, I'll find that the richness of UI increases as I move to native mobile apps. Think about today there are so many applications. Now talk about application which is available both for iPhone or iOS devices as well as for Android. Is one such application is Google Current. I use it a lot. It is basically it's a news aggregator. So I do not like going into a website of say ndtv.com or timesofindia.com and search all the newspaper. Instead, if I look from the richness of the UI, Google Currents allows me to pull all those RSS feeds which I am interested in, rather than just like a news site, give all the data to me, and I need to browse the pages to understand what or to find what is of interest to me. So such kind of richness is available as we move from a pure web app to a native app or a hybrid app. So that's how the spectrum of development exists today. Moving forward,